Jesus was not a hapless bystander. Judas was. The end of verse 5. What's Judas doing? He's just standing there. He's just standing there doing nothing. Jesus was the one who was in control. And you definitely see this as the dialogue continues, because he says, "Who do you seek?" And when Jesus said this to them, they say, "Oh, we're looking for Jesus of Nazareth." His response, "I am." Most English translations will say, "I am he." Literally, it's just the two Greek words, ego, eimi, I am. And with these words, Jesus is certainly identifying himself as Jesus of Nazareth. Who are you looking for? Jesus of Nazareth. Okay, that's me. He's certainly identifying himself. But more than that, this would be the Greek equivalent of the Hebrew name for God, Yahweh. It's a double entendre. Yes, I am he, but I am also he. I'm Yahweh. He's declaring his deity. He's done this a number of times in the Gospel of John. John chapter 6, John chapter 8, John chapter 13. He makes these I am statements that equates himself with Yahweh of the Old Testament. And this is one of those. He declares his divine authority by saying, I am. And the response of maybe, again, I don't know the exact number, but maybe up to 1,000 men and soldiers, when Jesus said those two words in Greek, ego, eimi, the response of these hardened soldiers was to fall flat on the ground. When these soldiers were confronted with the power of Christ's word, they fell to the ground cowering. For the Jewish soldiers, the temple guards, this was not the first time that they were exposed to the authority of Christ's word. In John chapter 7, the temple guards were sent to arrest Christ, and they went and they heard him teaching, and they couldn't arrest him. They came back to their bosses, and their bosses said, "Why did you not arrest him?" And they said, "We've never heard a man speak like this before." The sheer authority of his teaching was so much that we couldn't arrest him. Now, no doubt, some of those same men are here in the garden, and they hear him say those words, I am, and they're flattened by it. This reminds me of Psalm 46, verse 6. It says, the nations rage, the kingdoms totter. He utters his voice, the earth melts. The earth melts at the voice of the Lord. And you see a little preview of that in John 18, don't you? We sing sometimes the hymn, Mighty Fortress. One little word shall fell him. That's what we see here. I mean, the power of Christ's words is proof that he was in control of this situation.